Hi everyone, this is Sandhya here. Welcome to my channel. My channel focuses on business strategy, business analysis, business operations, change management, career enhancement, and much more. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what are the personality traits required to become a successful business analyst. Let me brief you about myself. With master's degree in information technology from University of Central Missouri and certified business analysis professional, that is CBAP, from IIBA in 2012, and certificate in business analysis from British Computer Institute, I have worked for over 2 decades in global corporate environment in USA, India, Hong Kong. That includes some of the leading investment banks in Manhattan and Hong Kong. I have performed diverse roles in diverse geographies in banking, financial sector, information technology consulting services, etc. I have designed and delivered training products, mentored thousands of aspiring business analysts to launch their career, and also supported the business analyst to achieve their education goals. My book on business analysis, the question and answer book, has well received and appreciated by the BA community. Currently, I live in Tokyo and Mumbai and frequently visit Hong Kong and the USA for the consulting work. In addition, I regularly write on technology, management, and other motivational topics for leading websites and Indian newspaper. I'm going to list few of the most commonly needed personality traits for a business analyst. Business analyst may require additional skills or personality traits depending on the project they are working on or depending on the organization they are working on and their culture, their policies, and the situation, and much more. So you need to adjust and adapt to the new environment. The first personality trait is a communication skill. The key aspect of communication goal is to forge collaborative relationship as stakeholders' active participation is necessary to elicit and implement a requirement and the solution successfully. Based on this primary goal, a business analyst can set up a communication agenda. This should be part of planning and monitoring phase of the BA activities. That is typically happens at the initial stage. Business analysts need to have a good spoken as well as a written communication skills to understand, interpret, express the business requirements in the manner that stakeholder understand them. He or she should possess effective writing skills to communicate with the stakeholders, to write reports, document various artifacts such as business need document, the business requirement document, vision document, business case document, and functional requirement document, and so on. And also, business analysts need to have excellent communication skill and understanding skill to reply to the queries in a very clear, concise, and conflict-free manner. Business analyst plays a very people-centric role. So clarity in their thinking process will play a very vital role to ensure a smooth functioning of the change management. The next personality trait, that is analytical skill. The business analyst need to have a good analytical skills to understand, interpret, and convert the business need into stakeholders requirement or the business requirement. This can be achieved by analyzing various inputs documents such as interviews, observation, existing process flows, process diagrams, project library, workshops, etc. A business analyst can use the various techniques to model the requirement or to understand the root cause analysis or visualize the requirement or use a SWOT analysis to present the situation, and also many other techniques to analyze the requirement or analyze the solution, or in part or in whole. The third most important the personality trait is critical thinking. Critical thinking is very essential for a business analyst to evaluate multiple options in any given situation and choose the most appropriate one that meets the business objective. For example, a doctor will diagnose a patient's symptoms and history and reports and other relevant data before deciding the most suitable treatment for that patient. The critical thinking is also a very similar way. It helps the business analyst to evaluate various the requirement, various data, various inputs, and get the crux of the actual requirement, and also uh, get the details or find the solution in that particular situation. Business analyst can use various techniques such as comparative analysis, requirement analysis, solution evaluation techniques, vendor selection processes for uh, the business analysis work during their life cycle. The fourth personality trait is problem solving. This is the most critical because the business analyst starts his work from either solving the problem or analyzing the new opportunity. Since business analysts interact with various stakeholders and team members, he needs to have a very good problem solving skills. uh, I just want to say, wherever I mention he, it means he or she both. Don't consider that the lady BA is not in my mind. She's very much in my mind, and they are very successful. The business analyst should be able to obtain 360-degree view of any problem from the technical as well as a business perspective, and derive the appropriate solution that meets the business requirement and technical viability, and also ensure that it aligns with the business goal. The fifth personality trait is curiosity. All this thing is possible only when a person is very curious. A curiosity motivates a business analyst to probe into a problem or into a data, or also ask the probing questions to the stakeholders, seek a deeper understanding, and verify the assumptions. Also ask the next level questions when a stakeholder explains certain things, so able to drill down to the answers and also derive more inputs from the stakeholders. uh, this is not possible if the business analyst has no curiosity. In the process of elicitation, the research, observation, data analysis are the valuable tools that will help the business analyst to connect the dots. Along with that, the business analyst also will need to have some modeling skills in order to model the data and inputs and information they receive from various sources, so that they can able to get the clear picture. The sixth personality trait is attention to detail. I know this is very common, which is required for every role, but here I'm specifically mentioning which is very important for every business analyst, because the business analyst possesses a vast amount of data, and therefore attention to detail is very crucial quality. A business analyst should be able to articulate requirement in a very clear and detailed oriented manner to avoid ambiguity. And the business analysts also have to ensure that all stakeholder requirements are addressed and evaluated at appropriate level and at appropriate time. Any incomplete or incorrect documented requirement can result into requirement changes, or at a later stage that can affect the project schedule, budget, and the overall quality. We need to avoid this and we also need to avoid this at a very early stage. Planning phase, you need to plan how to manage your data, how to manage the BA information, and once you plan for that, then it becomes easier. The best technique I find is creating a dashboard. Creating a dashboard for the requirement, creating a dashboard for the stakeholders. These will help you in a very big way and save your day, and because you are able to connect with the requirement with the stakeholder, you are able to connect with the stakeholder with particular the role within the project, or also able to connect the stakeholder with other stakeholders. So these metrics are very very useful in order to keep the track of the data. There are many other tools are there, like a shared platform where you need to store the data and give the access rights to the relevant stakeholders based on their role in the project. But those things I don't want to cover at this stage. But here we are only trying to ensure that we are not going to miss out on any details, and we need to prepare a system or prepare a mechanism that will help you to monitor your all the data, and also able to support your BA activities easily. Now, digital savviness is again my favorite, because with the increasing integration of the technology in the business processes, business analysts will need to digitally savvy. And again, with the complexity and the size of the projects and number of the stakeholders, and the size of the data the business analyst will have to handle, so you will have to use some tools to manage your information. And these tools could be used for storing the data, or the tools can be used for data analytics, or project management software, or collaborative softwares or platforms, or any other emerging tools such as artificial intelligence or machine learning. The some of the popular tools are like a Jira, also the Jira, Trello is there, the MS Team Player is there, Google Drive is there. But check with your organization and their policy how these tools can be used, and how to protect the organization interest in terms of the security, in terms of the access level. Okay, so the best way for the business analyst is to connect with the networking team or the IT team, and work with them for your the needs regarding the software and the tools, and also work very closely with the sponsors to see how much is budgeted for using a particular tool. Next personality trait, that is number 8, is team player and management. Now, since the business analyst works with various stakeholders, he needs to be very effective team player to effectively implement the solution to ensure that project is successful, uh, or the stakeholders are happy with the, because the stakeholders and end users will use your solution, and that automatically will make your the solution successful. Good team players will also establish the collaborative working environment, resolve the conflict amicably, and support the business objectives, and ensure a sense of ownership for whatever they do. Business analysts can also use some of the collaborative techniques such as brainstorming sessions, team building fun activities, workshops, office outings, etc., and build the team. Relationship building is the ninth personality trait. Throughout the solution development lifecycle, the business analyst collaborates with various stakeholders such as customers, the management, testers, developers, sponsors, subject matter experts, external the stakeholders such as a client, consultant, regulators, etc. Hence, it is very essential that the business analyst is able to build effective relationship with all the stakeholders. This is also to ensure the smooth communication and the collaboration of a business analyst activities. This is also to garner the necessary support for the requirement management to build a consensus on various matters such as requirement approval process, requirement prioritization, solution evaluation process, etc. Don't underestimate the relationship building personality traits because this is a very people centric role. So you will have to forge the relationship not only for this initiative or current initiative, but also this relationship will be useful for the future in all initiatives. So this relationship what you are forging, they are not short term or project specific, they will be required in the future as well, because you are not going to work for one project and leave the job and go to the next job, that we don't do. In that case also, if you are not able to build a very good relationship with external stakeholders such as a IT vendor or the regulators, then you may have to face them again in another project as well. So you'll have to be very cautious about how you deal with your stakeholders and how you build the positive relationship that are long lasting. Number 10 is influencing. The business analyst needs to have a very positive influence on the stakeholder, and this is again connecting back with the previous point, that is a relationship building. Okay, but here only one part is different, that apart from building the positive influence on the stakeholders, you will also have to have the ability to get work done with little or no formal authority when you are dealing with the very senior stakeholders. So that is where you need a tact to forge the relationship and also help your team to contribute positively towards the objectives and accept the business analyst ideas with the very least resistance. 11th personality trait, that is leadership qualities. Business analysts act as a conduit between the business community and the technology team. It is very important for the business analyst to be able to motivate and influence both the teams towards achieving the business objective. Business analyst can ensure to communicate the value of the particular initiative and how that particular initiative will benefit individual stakeholders in the current situation and also in the future. So all these tacts and also many other leadership qualities they need to use throughout the initiative. The 12th personality trait is understanding the organizational dynamics. This is the most important because the business analyst needs to have a good understanding of political environment and the organizational dynamics that will affect the BA work, and also need to understand what kind of a challenges they can anticipate or they may face with these particular dynamics. For that, business analysts need to understand the organizational dynamics that involves organizational structure, various business units, business models, key stakeholders, etc. Understanding organizational dynamic enables business analysts to understand the organizational relationship and the politics within that. And based on their goal, business analyst can forge a relationship that can support their initiative. 13th personality trait is poise or resilience. The business analyst need to display self-confidence in dealing with various stakeholders. He should be able to take the initiatives in carrying out his activities or her activities with the confidence and the zeal. Using the concrete data, factual information, the business analyst should be in a position to instill the confidence among the stakeholders and also garner the support for the business analysis activities. The last personality trait is ethical awareness. Business analyst will handle lot of sensitive information and will also make a recommendation that will impact the stakeholders. Therefore, ethical awareness is very crucial, and a business analyst need to consider the ethical implication of their action and ensure that their recommendation align with organization values and legal requirement. Lastly, I recommend keeping the confidentiality and staying committed to achieving organizational objective is essential for a business analyst. That's all in the today's video. If you have any question or if you have any feedback, please mention that in the comment. If you want me to cover any other topic related to business analysis, business strategy, business transformation, change management, please mention that in the comment. I will research and prepare for you. If needed, we will also bring the industry experts for you. Thank you very much.